As scientists and engineers seek to power the world without fossil fuels, one thing is clear: no single technology will do the job.
So the next efficiency revolution is in integrative design. Of course, the technologies keep getting better, but the way we put them together is the real secret sauce.
It's a feat that one town is trying to master. This is Malmö, Sweden. This used to be a contaminated shipyard. Now, it's the gold standard of energy efficiency.
My name is Per Rosén, and here we try to produce as much energy as we consume.
Per Rosén is the technical brain behind its conversion.
You really believe in it yourself when you're starting building it, and everyone has to work to reach this goal.
If you have trouble believing in it, the Turning Torso building will twist your mind around the idea. 54 stories of offices and apartments. It uses 100% renewable energy. Interior lights are all highly efficient LEDs. Waste not, want not.
The organic waste, food and flowers that we don't use anymore, we take them and put them in a basket and throw them into the system that goes away and produces biofuel that we can use in the energy system.
One of the lessons of Malmö is that if you're going to succeed in the energy game, you've got to be a show-off. While most cities hide their power stations, Malmö flaunts them.
There is always a point on showing what you have done.
Case in point, this building sports a 154-ton solar hat. It started as a small-scale model, but now it's real. Almost 1,500 square yards of photovoltaics. They shade the building from summer heat and deliver more than 10 kilowatts of renewable energy, enough to power the whole building.
We try to visualize the energy system, and here you have an example on the wall of this building. We have put up solar collectors to produce heat, and we think it's very important to have visualized the energy system, because the people living here, they start to think when they go past this building, and that means the consumption goes down.
Pedestrians rule the streets of Malmö's Western Harbor district. Parking is limited to 0.7 cars per apartment. Driving 7/10 of a car is difficult, so most people walk or cycle. Water is everywhere in the city. It's all recycled rain, trapped on the roofs and cleaned naturally before it goes out to sea. Many of the streets are modeled after the medieval towns of Sweden. This is eco-living in style.
You could say that the area, eco-luxury area, where you have even higher comfort than you have in other living areas here in Sweden.
But you don't have to be rich to be green here. More than a third of the apartments in the Western Harbor area are designed for students.
It's cheaper to live when it's renewable.
The secret to keeping costs down is an ingenious juggling of the forces of nature.
This heat pump is the heart of the energy system in the Western Harbor.
300 feet below the city, there is an aquifer, which becomes a kind of holding chamber for either cold or hot water, depending on the season.
During the winter time, the sea is icy cold, and we store it below the city. And during the summer, we take it up again and use it as air cooling. So it's a balance. You take out heat in the winter and coolness in the summer, and you fill up and go down in energy levels below the city.
So why isn't every city in the world doing this? The magic of Malmö is based on an emerging field of green science.
I think the most exciting thing is not particular technologies, but smarter ways to combine them into whole systems.
In Malmö, Everything and everyone is on a mission to make more energy and use less. It's important to note that this is an awful location for capturing solar energy.
This is not especially for a Swedish thing. It can be done anywhere. The thing is, Sweden is not the perfect place to do it, because it's in the north of Europe, and the solar times are really, really bad. Anywhere in the world could probably be better. But still, we're producing, and it's working.
Living here is absolutely not more complicated than living in another area. I would say rather the opposite. It's easier to live here.
The success of Malmö has inspired other cities. Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates, despite 120-degree summers, is about to break ground on a carbon-free city. Companies that contribute to the effort will receive carbon credits.
The thing most people don't understand about climate change is they assume that solving this problem is going to cost us extra. I got news for you. Climate protection is not costly, it's profitable, because it's cheaper to save fuel than to buy fuel.
Across the world, scientific research and technology are creating a new energy model.
This is such an incredible opportunity to be here and being on the forefront of this technology.
Time has come. Wish I'd gotten a little bit ahead of the curve, but here we are. We're going to do our best.
I'm excited by the whole range of progress in energy efficiency. Efficiently used renewable energy can make all the electricity